It's time to send somebody new to the state championship in Class 3A. Downtown Des Moines, Iowa sits the Casey Center, the home of the IGHSAU State Basketball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside courtside to the Casey Center. Des Moines Christian and Maquoketa getting set to battle here in Class 3A. These two teams, again, have never played for a Class 3A title. She's the Hall of Famer, Ellie Ruffridge. I'm Zarin Egestal. Ellie, two teams that have never played for a state title in Class 3A. That changes for one of them today.
It really does, and I think we're going to see a lot of pressure here early on. Des Moines Christian loves to press, but then also Maquoketa is going to have to be able to handle their press. Both these teams like to go up and down, as we saw earlier. Should be a fun one here.
No doubt about it. Let's take a look at how these two teams got here with our road to state. We'll start first with Maquoketa Valley. And Maquoketa Valley had a dominant first game against Mediapolis. They opened up with a 57-23 victory and just dominated that game from start to finish over Mediapolis to get here. 22-4 overall. And man, oh man, they have got some pieces that we are going to be talking about throughout this broadcast. On the flip side, for Des Moines Christian, they had a much closer game in the quarterfinal round, coming in at 23-3 overall. They were taken down to the wire by 4A City. 52-46 was the final in that game. And again, a couple of pieces that we'll be talking about. Reese DeVote and Addie Edker there for Des Moines Christian. When you look at this matchup, great players on both teams. What are you expecting?
I'm going to hope for a lot of balanced scoring from both teams, but again, just settling in right away. We've seen a couple different ways that teams have started. Some teams start off really fast, not necessarily making a lot of shots. Some teams start off slow. I'm gonna want to see some balance here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A couple of the seniors we're going to be talking about from Maquoketa were on your screen there, and Hadley Irrig and Aubrey Kroyman, two of them that are going to be a part of that senior group. We're going to be talking a lot about this connected senior group of Maquoketa, trying to end it with a state championship here in Class 3A. We'll take a break. We'll come back. When we do, we'll have our Seeds to Success. Ellie's got those all ready to go for you when we come back here to downtown Des Moines. You're watching the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Back inside the KC Center in downtown Des Moines, we're getting set for our second Class 3A semifinal. This one features Des Moines Christian and Maquoketa. We've already seen one very good game here in Class 3A. Mount Vernon took down Wahlert Catholic, so the number one seed is playing for the title once again. That championship game coming up tomorrow. Ellie, let's take a look at your Seeds for Success, brought to you by Channel Seeds.
Yeah, I had a chance before this game to talk to both Coach Barkema and Coach Speck. For the Lions, Coach Barkema said, we got to be us, right? We can't change a whole lot, play our style, and that's pressing and causing turnovers. The Lions also want to keep the pressure. They shine their best at the end of games. They want to wear the Cardinals down. And then for the Cardinals, it's team defense. That's what Coach Speck wants to see, limit those second, third chance opportunities, and then, of course, handle the DMC pressure. Lions like to press. They like to keep up that defensive intensity. Handle the pressure.
Today's Seeds for Success were brought to you by Channel Seeds, your local seed dealer. Visit channelseeds.com. We'll step away one more time. When we come back, it's time for lineups, and we're going to tip it off here in Class 3A. This is the IGHSAU State Basketball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
You volunteer or hang with friends, play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
As title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we're proud to support this fantastic event. At the Iowa Farm Bureau, we believe that strong farms and strong schools fuel strong futures. Partnering with the Girls Union allows us to celebrate Iowa's youth while supporting and empowering the Iowa girl.
Reaching the state tournament is no small feat, and it takes a strong support system. Thanks to the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're able to honor students for their outstanding achievements in each of their sports and in the classroom. The Iowa Farm Bureau helps our organization provide awards, grants, and scholarships to honor excellence in athletics and academics.
Whether you're a student competing today or a fan cheering from home, we all play a role in making our state shine. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
congratulations on a fantastic season, and good luck.
Back inside the KC Center, getting set for the Class 3A semifinal between Des Moines Christian and Maquoketa. And with that, let's get our teams introduced. We'll go across the arena to Tim Fitzpatrick for today's introductions.
3A semifinal matchup featuring the Des Moines Christian Lions and the Maquoketa Cardinals. Fans, tradition is an important part of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's storied history. Because our past is an integral part of what we do today, we ask that everyone in attendance please join in a round of applause to show our appreciation to all the women who have participated in high school athletics in Iowa. Once an Iowa girl, always an Iowa girl. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by everyone here present today. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to just enjoy the game. Fans, it's now time to introduce our players and coaches in today's 3A semifinal matchup. Today's team intros are brought to you by Hy-Vee. First of all, here are the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Des Moines Christian Lions. Number 1, Haley Van Mersbergen. Number 5, Sophie Hudson. Number 10, Zoe Fish. Number 12, Bryn Van Mersbergen. Number 13, Caitlin Hall. Number 22, Haley Detterding. Number 23, Maya Neeram. Number 31, Madeline Honeycutt. And number 35, Mary Lutz. Your assistant coaches, Kelly Rush, Brian White, Katie George, and Abby Miller. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Maquoketa Cardinals. Number 1, Haley Veach. Number 2, Aubrey Dostal. Number 3, Isabel Hobson. Number 4, Arabella Wagner. Number 5, Hadley Ehrig. Number 12, Ivory Cleaver. And number 20, Kennedy Eggers. Your assistant coaches, Carl Small, Mariah Johnson, and Bree Arnsdorf. And now, here's your starting lineup for this 3A semifinal. For Des Moines Christian at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Addie Edker. For Maquoketa at a post, a 6' senior, number 11, Aubrey Kroyman. For the Lions at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Claire Kirkman. For the Cardinals at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 15, Malin Cleaver. For Des Moines Christian at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 4, Reese DeVote. For Maquoketa at forward, a 5'8" senior, number 21, Kendall Kuhlman. For the Lions at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Elizabeth Owen. For the Cardinals at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Justice Armbruster. And for Des Moines Christian at forward, 5'7" junior, number 24, Lauren Schmaltz. For Maquoketa at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 44, Cora Wydell. Head coach for the Lions is Chris Barkema. For the Cardinals, it's Chad Specht. Now, fans, let me introduce to you our officials for today's 3A semifinal as assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Your referee, Tyler Vanderloo. Umpire, Jason Slaughter. Umpire, Kevin Schultz. And your bench official, Nicholas Lutmer. All right, who's ready for state tournament basketball?
Well, we sure are ready for state tournament basketball. Hy-Vee is a proud sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle, the sponsor of today's starting lineups. And before we begin today's game, we'd like to once again thank the Iowa Farm Bureau, the proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, for their support. The Iowa Farm Bureau has offices that support both of these two teams. Here we go. It's time for basketball in Des Moines. And the tip will be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Wydell from Maquoketa, and we are off and rolling here early on. So Des Moines Christian will get the first offensive opportunity. A victory on Tuesday for them. Came down to the wire. Did hit a couple of big threes. Try one here is no good by DeVote, and Maquoketa will take it away.
And that's exactly what the Cardinals want to do. They want to limit those second or third chance opportunities right there.
And a good spin move in the paint by Cleaver, and she knocks down the 2.
Malin Cleaver, really, really great player. In the quarterfinal game, she was all over the floor, and I would say she's a point guard. That's a pass first. Right there, she looked for her shot right away.
It was Maquoketa's defense that was the star of the show in their win on Tuesday. And a foul is going to be called here, and we'll have our first free throws of the game. Maquoketa's defense did force one stop already. This time it'll be free throws coming. Mediapolis was the best team in 3A, scoring per game, averaging 67 points per game. And this Maquoketa team held them to just 23 total points. And so far, through almost a minute of this basketball game, with the missed free throw, have held Des Moines Christian off the board.
I mentioned this earlier to you before the game, but little unique situation here. Both teams here average 63 points a game and then also allow 38 points a game. So you don't see that a lot with teams.
Des Moines Christian missing both free throws, a big block. They had 4 of those in the quarterfinal round. This is the senior star, Eddie Edker, finds the block here. Let's watch this one again as Edker switches off the defender and just stays with her all the whole way. Wydell inside, off the glass, too strong, no good. And the rebound comes to Kirkman, and Des Moines Christian coming back the other way. Des Moines Christian looking for their first points of this basketball game against the stout defense. And a 3 is knocked down by Owen, Elizabeth Owen. The 5'10 junior shoots 30%. She had a 3 in the quarterfinals, finds one here.
And you're going to see a lot of three-point attempts from the Lions. They shoot, as a team, 31% as a team, and that's pretty dang good.
There's a bucket and a three-pointer back to the way from Maquoketa. This Des Moines Christian team, to your points, is number 3 in Class 3A in three-pointers attempted this year. In all classes, that's 1A through 5A. They're number 4 out of every girls basketball team in the state of Iowa in three-point attempts this year. There's a big block on a drive inside by Lauren Schmaltz.
Going back to that three-point shooting, Des Moines Christian, they've put up already 688 three-point shots. So if I'm the Cardinals, I'm guarding the three-point line.
Yeah. Schmaltz will try for one. That one is no good. A couple of threes have come up empty. One goes down. I think she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. She did. Edker trying to make the effort play. Sometimes those small plays, as you know, in the state tournament, can be the difference in a basketball game, even early on.
Every play matters, and that's what I love about Edker's game. She's all over the court, and she's going to fill up the stat line no matter what category it is. But at the end of the day, she's going to want a W.
One of the other things Des Moines Christian does well is they steal the basketball. They put on some pressure here. Broken nicely by Maquoketa. There's a two-point basket, no good. Free throws coming for the senior Kroyman.
Coach Speck calls her gold in the post. She is relentless on the court, but a comedian off the court, apparently.
And her first free throw is no good. Free throw shooting for both of these two teams has not gone the way they had liked it to start off this basketball game. And that one is up, and it is good at this time. 56% free throw shooters, staying about on average there for Kroyman. Edker will bring it across. They'll set up their offense. Owen, who has the lone points in this game for Des Moines Christian, works it back to Schmaltz. Of course, hand right in her face immediately, and a travel is going to be called as Edker got the feet moving before the ball hit the floor.
Yeah, just quick decision right there. I would have liked Des Moines Christian to try and get a ball reversal right there, get more perimeter touches. Instead, we got a turnover.
And there's one of those steals we talked about, and it's going to be DeVote who's going to put it back up and score. That's what they do well. And a reach-in foul now by Edker. Maybe not one you'd like to have this early on in the game, but that effort always out there for Des Moines Christian. So Edker, let's watch this takeaway again. Edker poked it away right into the hands of DeVote, and DeVote lays it up and in. That's how they score a ton of points.
That's their style.
Another three-point attempt coming from Maquoketa, and it goes in as Malin Cleaver gets the three to go. I think she thought it was short. She started sprinting after the basketball immediately, but it falls in.
Yeah, Cleaver's got the hot hand right now.
Couple of buckets for her. Kirkman with the basketball. Edker was about right at her average, 12 points in the opener. It was DeVote who was over her average. Now Edker will step back and knock down a three. She shoots nearly 40% from three. Quickly comes Maquoketa off the glass, and it is in once again by Cleaver. And Cleaver adds more points to her tally. 10 points of the 11 for Maquoketa to start off. Now she picks up her first foul of the ball game.
That's her second, I believe. So quick two right there for Aubrey Kroyman. Not what you like to see if you're a Cardinal fan.
Owen has her shot blocked. They're going to say it went out of bounds. Stays with Des Moines Christian. We'll have an IMT substitution. Be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. Bryn Van Mersbergen will check in. Averages 3.2 points off the bench as a junior, a 5'6 junior. Inside to Owen. Des Moines Christian went 8 deep in their quarterfinal matchup. Have gone 9 to 10 deep this season, but they shorted the bench with just 8 on Tuesday. That free throw is also short. Scramble for the basketball comes out to Wydell. And now Wydell across the line trying to avoid that trap near half court. Cleaver's going to try to keep going, and this time she leaves it short. Fights for the rebound, though, and is going to pick up a foul.
I like the attack right there by Malin, just not able to get it to go.
She averages almost 3 steals per game. She was trying to get one in that situation, but bounced off the ball handler. Called for her first foul. That is the 3rd team foul against Maquoketa here in the opening quarter. DeVote, 23 points in the opener for Des Moines Christian. Now this is going to be a turnover right back to Maquoketa. And a chance to extend their lead.
We talk so much about these teams and how great they are on offense, right? But how about the defensive intensity to start off this game here in the first quarter?
Well, both these two teams, as I think you mentioned earlier, they both pride themselves on their defense. Wydell mentioned that one after the quarterfinal victory, as a three is no good here. Well, that was one of the things that she was, we got to fight for. Extra effort, but a travel. Good extra effort there by Armbruster. Justice Armbruster, one of the seniors on this team, a bunch of seniors. These girls have been playing together on a basketball team since they were very young and have always dreamt of this moment.
Definitely special moments for this Cardinal team. We talked about this too, but this is the second year back-to-back that they made it, and this senior-led group made it for the first time in program history last year. So they're ready to make some more noise here down at the state tournament.
They have broken the ice on this Maquoketa girls basketball program this senior group has. There's a three on the way. That is going to be up, and it is going to be no good. They're hoping this is just the beginning, but they're hoping it starts off with a state championship for this group. They've got to get through this tough Des Moines Christian team and then a Mount Vernon team on Friday. A lot of really good teams, the three of them left here in Class 3A. That one does not go. One of the rare misses for Maquoketa to start off this game. Edker's going to get one inside. Good feed, back pass.
That great cut right there. I saw Malin Cleaver got stuck on a pick. Little late with communication, but that's how Des Moines Christian got that bucket right there. Sometimes you get hit with the screen, no one there to help. Teammates got to talk to you about that.
And for Des Moines Christian, you get a bucket, now you get a stop, and you have a chance to take the lead in this basketball game, a game that has felt like Maquoketa has kind of controlled to start the game. As we're under 2 here in the opening quarter, Edker on the left side. A lot of congestion going on inside. They try the float pass, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Great defense there by Kendall Kuhlman.
Yeah, great heads-up play right there by Kuhlman. All she had to do was put her hands up and Knock the ball out of bounds.
She doesn't. That's an easy layup for Des Moines Christian. Saving a basket there is Kuhlman. Now Kirkman inside has her shot deflected as she goes to the floor, and Maquoketa runs back the other way with Wydell. Jump stop for Wydell, and miscommunication. They were trying to go for a corner three to Armbruster. Armbruster started to cut inside, though, and the ball goes out of bounds. Isabel Hobson off the bench. Just a freshman for Maquoketa. One of those future pieces. Inside, another block there. This time Wydell is going to come up with it. Stays in bounds, and Wydell is going to get a foul on DeVote as DeVote was riding Wydell down the court.
That's a couple times the Cardinals have gotten beat on that. If you're defending and your girl cuts to the basket, you got to jump to the pass. But they've been lucky with their size inside, getting a couple block shots.
Arabella Wagner, sophomore, is an IMT substitution. She'll be the third member off the bench today for Maquoketa, who's now gone 8 deep into their bench, looking to extend their lead. Been a while since they've been able to find a bucket. With about a minute to play here in the opening quarter, another foul against Des Moines Christian, and that's going to be foul number 4 against the Lions. So just a minute left, but it will be bonus time for Maquoketa if there is any more Des Moines Christian fouls here in the last minute 02.
A little bit of a bump. Playing through contact.
Maquoketa will set up a 3 in the corner. That is no good. Rebounded by Etker. And Etker now will bring it across the court. Once again, Des Moines Christian with a chance to extend their lead. Owen will try for a 3. She knocks it down. Elizabeth Owen from the right side, her second 3.
Even when you think you're guarding them, you're not. They're gonna shoot it no matter what. Got to have a hand up at all times.
Wydell with a hard take here. Inside, doesn't get the bucket, but she's going to get the free throws to come. Let's watch this one again. On that three-pointer by Owen, just a great pass by Schmaltz, and Owen buries it.
And that's what Des Moines Christian does such a good job at. They attack the paint, right? They draw so much attention to themselves, leaving wide open looks for shooters. That necessarily wasn't wide open, but I think the Lions are going to say any shot is wide open, right? They're just going to throw it up there.
The way they shoot the 3, just about anything is wide open. Both free throws will fall for Wydell. She is a 78% free throw shooter. That is free throw number 111, 112 on the season for Wydell. Made free throws. DeVote for 3 with 18 seconds. That's no good, and it gives Maquoketa a chance for 2 for 1 here. They get the possession arrow to start the second quarter. With 10, Wydell back to the rim once again. No good, gets her own rebound, also no good. And now Des Moines Christian will have the final say. It's Etker across the line. Etker lost it out of bounds with .2. They're going to say it was tipped by Maquoketa. They got to stay on the floor. Maquoketa was running back to the end of the quarter huddle.
Oh.
And it'll be no good. They're going to say did not get it off. .2. A lot of times they say if it's under .3, you're not going to get a shot off. And that time, Des Moines Christian trying to catch Maquoketa sleeping there at the end of the quarter. Well, we played an even one. 13-13. We'll come back for quarter number 2 next. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet? Now that's worth the hype. Pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Back inside the Casey Center in Des Moines, you see Des Moines Christian breaking their huddle. From homeowners to small businesses, Iowa banks know what it means to invest in the future. Their customers' relationships are built on shared values and earned trust. Iowa Banks, your partner through it all. Maquoketa basketball to start here in the second quarter as we played an even first quarter, 13-13. And okay. There was something on the court there, and we're back to basketball. Here's a three. It's on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Talented officials here. Ed Kerr goes up for two, and she scores, racing back the other way, and Des Moines Christian has the lead.
Ecker's so good with her court vision, just getting down the lane. Nobody stopped her.
And then a miss by Maquoketa and a chance for Des Moines Christian to take their largest lead of the game in a first half that Maquoketa got out and running early, but here comes Des Moines Christian. Fight for the basketball, and we're going to have a foul on the floor as Edker goes sliding into the media area here on the near side.
I like to see that one again. That was just a scrappy play.
Well, let's watch it here. Looks like she did extend the elbow a little bit.
Good hands. Ooh,
Close. Schmaltz to Devote on the right side. Devote will drive inside, and we're going to have a blocking foul. So Maquoketa picks up 2 fouls less than a minute into this second quarter, and that could come back costly as Devote drives inside through 2. Had not picked up her dribble yet. If she picked up her dribble, with the emphasis this year, she would have got a couple of free throws there. Inbound pass to Owen, catch and shoot, block 3. And it's intercepted by Maquoketa, and they're racing back the other way to tie or take the lead in this basketball game.
And that's where the length of Kroyman comes into play. She's got those long arms. She does have to be careful, though. She's got those 2 fouls she picked up in the first quarter.
We'll see her inside here. Looking for more on the outside. That one's no good. Fight for the basketball is going to be out of bounds off of Des Moines Christian. Will stay with Maquoketa. They'll get a fresh 35. We got an IMT substitute. Should be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com as Claire Kirkman will come back in, the 5'7" senior. And Maquoketa with a fresh 35. We'll see what they can set up this time. See if they can get Wydell and Kroyman into this one. Wydell tries for a long 2 there. It did not go. The rebound comes to Owen, Elizabeth Owen, the 5'10" senior, and quickly back to the way. We've got a third foul now on Maquoketa. Again, Des Moines Christian getting into what they do best, running the floor. They like to turn basketball games into track meets, and they're doing that here in the second quarter.
Here we see it again, pushing the ball up ahead. Just kind of gets undercut, falls hard to the floor.
And Kirkman will go to the free throw line for the first one. And it is good. Des Moines Christian started 0 for 2 from the free throw line. They shot over 80% from the free throw line in the quarterfinals. Went 9 of 11. Missed their first 2 here.
And we've seen here at the state tournament free throws coming into play. Those are buckets you're going to want.
Des Moines Christian has opened up their largest lead of the ball game. They lead 17-13. Now Kirkman, can she save it? She can. Edker's got it. Edker will feed it to Devote. Devote with the left hand. She scores. And just like that, Des Moines Christian has raced out to a 6-point advantage. And then a blocking foul will be called on Kirkman as she got in front of Wydell. But she saved a run out going the other way.
And that's their style. Tips, getting into passing lanes, trying to pressure the offense.
What a save there by Kirkman. It turns into a 2-point basket the other way for Devote. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. What does Maquoketa got to do to slow down this Des Moines Christian team right now?
Right now, Coach Beck is just telling them, calm down, right? They may even need to bring somebody out to help with the pressure, but they're fine. If they get the ball into the middle, you're typically most times going to break the press.
Yeah, they're talking about what we were talking about when we came back from break. something came down on the floor, and the official had to turn around. That's why I said multi-talented officials. The official turned around and punted it off the court quickly while he was also still trying to referee the game, but something came down from somewhere and landed on the floor. That's what we were, if those viewers at home were curious what we were talking about when we first started the second quarter, that was it. And now the officials trying to figure out where that came from. If it came from someone here in the stands or came off ceiling. There's so many pieces in the ceiling, who knows? Inside, back out. Does not pull the trigger on the three this time for Cleaver. Kloyman for two, it's no good. And the rebound goes the other way with Des Moines Christian, but it's taken away by Kroyman. So Kroyman takes the basketball back away. And Maquoketa gets another opportunity to cut into this lead. Inside to Wydell. Can Wydell get something going? Didn't that time. We'll go one-on-one on the baseline. Got the fake now. Out to the right side with Kuhlman. Does not go, and Des Moines Christian has another rebound.
For a while there, I didn't think that play was going to go anywhere. She got stuck on the baseline, but then ended up throwing a pass out to the wing. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Good back cut inside for DeVote. They score again. They're so good at that. Screen and the back cuts inside, they do that so well, and DeVote scores again.
It's those basket cuts. If you're defending that, you got to jump to the ball.
Maquoketa breaks the pressure, now looking for an open shot. It's going to be Wydell inside. She's fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line. I think that's what Maquoketa wants more of, getting Wydell to the hoop. She's had two really good drives inside. Both times she's been fouled to go to the free throw line. That's what she does best. 80% free throw shooter. She shot 112 of them made 112 of them this year. Shot 142.
Absolutely. Wydell, Maquoketa's career leading scorer. If there's anybody you want to start getting hot, it's this girl right here at the free throw line. Sometimes, too, as a shooter, getting to the free throw line is exactly what you need just to get going offensively. Gives you that confidence. You see the ball go through the hoop, just like that.
And both of them go. That's how you become an all-time leading scorer, as you mentioned, for a program, is making your free throws. As she has now scored 114 points this year alone from the free throw line. It's a 6-point game in favor of Des Moines Christian. They have led most of this second quarter, nearly halfway through it. That pressure defense, now Maquoketa is starting to pick back up here. As Des Moines Christian has not had much going this offensive trip. There's a three. It does not go this time. Rebound by Maquoketa, and now they want to run the floor. Three-pointer on the way, and it is knocked down by Ihrig. Hadley Ihrig.
Ihrig, no hesitation, just let it fly. She had a big game in that quarterfinal game. She comes off the bench. She had 10 points and 7 boards.
And she's had a couple of opportunities earlier in the game that she kind of passed up and passed off to a teammate. I was kind of surprised to see her do that. She's a 44% three-point shooter, but she finally got a look and knocked it down, and now we have the 4th foul on Maquoketa. So Des Moines Christian, a team that as a team shoots pretty well from the free throw line. On the season, about 65, but earlier in the state tournament shot 80% from the free throw line. They're going to shoot free throws for half of this quarter. Edker. Schmaltz will try for a three. That's deflected out of bounds off of Maquoketa. Will stay with Des Moines Christian.
So Des Moines Christian obviously love to shoot it, right? And that's a couple different times that Maquoketa has gotten a hand on it. So if I'm Des Moines Christian, I got to adjust to that. Do a little pump fake, one dribble, then you could have a shot.
Schmaltz gets an open look, and she knocks it down. Wydell tried to get a hand in the face, but just a quick catch and shoot for Schmaltz. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Maquoketa, so it goes back to Des Moines Christian. And that pressure defense once again for Des Moines Christian forces another turnover. Let's take a look at this three. Just catch, shoot, turn around, knock it down. High arcing shot.
Coaches would love it if every single out-of-bounds play was that easy, right? Great execution again by the Lions.
We got a whistle and a foul against Maquoketa, so that'll be free throws for Des Moines Christian. Yeah, Coach Barkema in his first year with the Lions as their head coach has been very creative with his out of bounds. I've seen quite a few Des Moines Christian games this year, and it seems like they always find a way to score on their out of bounds plays. As the first free throw falls, you know, some teams are looking just to get it in and then we'll set up our offense. But for Des Moines Christian, it feels like their out of bounds plays are their offense. We don't want to get it in and set up an offense. We want to get it in and score.
Well, for sure, and it probably helps too that they got a lot of offensive threats, right? Anyone can hit one.
No doubt about it. Everybody on the floor a threat to score. Wydell inside. She's right back to the free throw line once again. Wydell. Des Moines Christian outscoring Maquoketa 12-5 in this quarter after we were even after one quarter. Wydell will go back to the free throw line here. That's the third team foul called against Des Moines Christian in this quarter. And she rattles that one home. Wydell knocks down another one. All 6 of her points now have come from the free throw line. In this game, it's a 5-point game with 3:11 to play until halftime. And Des Moines Christian will get the basketball back as Etker brings it across the line. Goes to Schmaltz. Owen top of the key. Good job there by Maquoketa quickly getting a hand in the face of Owen. Etker looking at a back cut inside. That Maquoketa defense right on top of him, though. Owen will have a 3 this time, and she buries it. Caitlin Owen knocks down the 3. .58 senior.
Again, both teams just playing solid man-to-man defense, keeping up that pressure.
Triple attempt for Maquoketa is off the mark, and then a foul is called as Caitlin Hall was going for the rebound. She gets knocked in the back.
And if that's on Cleaver, that's her third.
It is. The third foul on Cleaver. She started this game with the first 10 of 11 points for Maquoketa. She has not scored since the middle part of the first quarter, and now she's got a third foul.
She's a leader of this team, and Coach Speck says if there's one girl that hates losing, it's Malin Cleaver. So she's trying to do whatever it takes to get her team to the next step.
She'll probably have to spend the rest of the second quarter on the bench with 2:19 remaining. She'll leave here as Justice Armbruster checks back in. Hall missed the first one. She makes the second one. Pretty close to on percentage with her there, just under 50% this season for Hall. 9-point lead for Des Moines Christian. Maquoketa is trying to find a shot to go through the net. Armbruster goes inside. Her shot no good. Rebound is by Etker. This Des Moines Christian team has really fixed that from their first round. They were out-rebounded by double digits in the opening round. They're doing a much better job on the glass today.
Yes, they are. That's probably one thing that they emphasized is boards. We got to get the boards.
Gave up 42 rebounds in the quarterfinal round of their 30. Wydell's going to try for a 3. That's no good. And once again, another rebound by Des Moines Christian. It was poked out of bounds, though, in the backcourt.
And Wydell can hit the 3. She doesn't take a ton of them, but she can shoot them if you give her enough space. But I want to give a shout out to Lauren Schmaltz.
Yeah.
She's doing a heck of a job on her defensively, making it so tough to get any wide open look.
Schmaltz, one of those defensive experts for Des Moines Christian, and she can. You talked about all the weapons. If she's got a look, she can hit a 3 if need be. Kirkman at the free throw line thought about a 2, did not decide to take it. She keeps it at the top of the key. Etker now, they put the basketball in their senior star's hands. She's guarded tightly. 5 seconds, got to do something with it. Stepped out of bounds. Kirkman just trying to tiptoe that baseline and just stepped on it.
I think that was the first possession of this game where the shot clock got under 5 seconds. such a fast-paced game right now. Great job by the Cardinals on that defensive execution.
And now we're under a minute to go until halftime. What can Maquoketa do to try to fight back in here? Or will Des Moines Christian have themselves a good lead at halftime as Wagner knocks down a three, comes off the bench and playing in her 27th game of the season, 22%. She knocks down a big three there. Just 32 points this season for Wagner, but that's what it takes to win state tournament games. Is you got to have the pieces off the bench, and another foul is called against Maquoketa. More free throws coming for Des Moines Christian.
Hobson just got caught trailing the screen and had to commit a foul right there.
And the free throw is missed by Kirkman. Back into the basketball game is Van Mersbergen. Bryn is back in here for Des Moines Christian. And both of them are missed by Kirkman. Rebound comes to Maquoketa. A rare moment where somebody from Des Moines Christian misses two free throws in a row. Two-point basket is no good. Wagner was trying for 5. And Des Moines Christian will have the last say here in this second quarter. Off the bench, Van Mersbergen will just throw it up at the buzzer, and she banks it in. You see the look on her face. She was like, oh, that went in. Sometimes that happens.
Just a little kiss off the glass. Maquoketa there at the end had 3 starters, though, on the bench. They got to be feeling pretty good, only down by 8 when they were in that predicament down at the end. But look at that, nice little shot right there. I think she was surprised it went in, too. Look at her laughing.
That's always fun. She knocks down the 2 at the buzzer. That gives a 31-23 lead for the Lions of Des Moines Christian, making their 8th state appearance, trying to make their first trip to a title game. In the 2 classes they have played, 2A or 3A, they have never been to the final game of the season. We'll come back. We'll talk about the stats in the first half. Plenty to talk about between these 2 teams here at Class 3A. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Oh, it looks like you spilled some grease.
Grills are multiplying and you need flavor that's bold.
There's nothing left for you to do
but to go to Fairway, your dream for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, you better stake up. Fairway and meat go hand in hand.
This dream is meant for you and me.
Poultry, pork, and beef, your home for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed.
Fairway, it's the one you need.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/wecare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped this.
Oh.
Health powers life, from the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, like receiving a cancer diagnosis. At Mercy One, you have access to a team of cancer experts with advanced technologies and holistic therapies for the cancer care you need close to home. Our team will guide you every step of the way, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
SWIC is a community. Southwestern Community College is a place in rural southwest Iowa where students from across the world come to be a part of a tight-knit family, Spartan Nation, where they study, train, grow, thrive, and are called by name, not by number. At SWIC, we are one.
It takes a village to care for a patient. From all of the various people, if you come see us, that you'll meet. Every one of those people, we try to get people that are committed to making that the best experience that they can do.
I think the breadth of coverage that we're able to provide, I think is unique. All of these different facets that all intertwine are what allow us to take care of the community the way that I feel we should.
At DMOS, we're here when you need us.
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
Back inside the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, it's our Class 3A semifinal between Des Moines Christian and Maquoketa. And after Maquoketa dominated the start of the ball game, Des Moines Christian has come back at the end of the first and into the second quarter. They lead 31-23. The fans are being treated to the Norwalk dance team here at halftime. We had a little tic-tac-toe battle going down on the floor, and now we've got some treats being thrown up into the crowd. So a lot of things happening here inside the arena. I'm Zarin Eggestal. She's Ellie Ruffridge. And let's take a look at our stats here in the first half, brought to you by Sioux Cup. And Des Moines Christian with that 31-23 lead. Some of the things kind of even, but you see why Des Moines Christian is kind of taking a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, a couple things stand out. I mean, Maquoketa only shooting 25% from the field. And then another thing that's been a factor that you don't see on the screen is Maquoketa's dealing with a little bit of foul trouble. They have 3 starters in foul trouble. You got Kroyman and Cleaver both with 3, and then Armbruster with 2. Luckily, they're only down by 8.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And one of the things that I pointed out, Des Moines Christian lost the rebounding battle in their quarterfinals. They're leading the rebounding battle here today, so something of a point of an emphasis. And this was another one of those games where Maquoketa has a little bit of the advantage on the size and the inside, so you thought, oh, maybe Maquoketa will have the advantage of rebounding, but Des Moines Christian, what have they been doing so well to be able to rebound the basketball?
I think it's just, again, their offensive mentality, right? They're attacking. That's what they do. They're scrappy, right? They love the pressure. They love just being scrappy overall. I think it's where they're finding success. And also, again, Maquoketa's in foul trouble, so they're going to attack the lane.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, let's take one more timeout. When we come back, it is time for the second half. We are going to send one of these two teams to the state championship game for the first time ever when we come back to Des Moines. 31-23, the lead for Des Moines Christian over Maquoketa here at a Class 3A state semifinal. Winner gets Mount Vernon on Friday nights. We'll come right back. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
As we take a quick break from tournament coverage, all of us at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union want to extend our sincere appreciation to our title sponsor, the Iowa Farm Bureau, for their continued support of this championship event. I'm joined once again by Brent Johnson, president of the Iowa Farm Bureau, who's here to share more about the special souvenirs our participating student athletes will be taking home this week.
You know, that's right, Aaron. Our incredible student athletes won't be leaving empty-handed. Every athlete competing today will take home a custom souvenir bag tag to commemorate their hard work and dedication. And for our championship teams, we're thrilled to present pink championship ball caps, a bold symbol of everything that they've earned. Athletes will also receive a signature ball, perfect for collecting autographs from coaches and teammates and creating a keepsake that they'll treasure for years. Each of these items is more than just swag. They're reminders of what's possible when you work hard and follow your dreams.
Brent, thank you to the Iowa Farm Bureau for helping make this championship experience so special for our athletes. Now let's get back to the action.
Back inside the Casey Center, you see Maquoketa has made their way out of the locker room to get ready for the second half, and Des Moines Christian now making their way here onto the court. For Des Moines Christian, this is their 8th appearance here at state since 2014. 2014, the first time they qualified, and they were in Class 2A for 3 years, for 3 of their qualifications, moved up to Class 3A, and have had some really good teams. Have had some teams that they thought maybe this is the year to win a state title, maybe this is the year to make a state championship, but still have come up short. 3 times they've been into the semifinals, 5 times they've lost in the quarterfinals, and again, another year where Des Moines Christian trying to get to a state championship for the first time in their 8 appearances, and you can almost imagine what that conversation is like in the locker room, saying, we're right there. We're right there. We got to finish off 16 more minutes of basketball.
They are right there. Rich tradition, program. They love their girls basketball here at Des Moines Christian. But again, they can't get to the championship game until they get through this step right here. And they just got to take it play by play, keep doing what they're doing. I told you one of the keys to the game was be us. That's what Coach Barkema is telling them. Just keep doing what we're doing. Battle to the end.
And on the flip side for Maquoketa, we kind of already mentioned it already, they're making their second ever trip here to the state tournament. Last year they were in the 5A field. They got their feet wet, right? We got down here to state, we had fun, but this year really was a business trip, and you could see that from the interviews on those girls, before the quarterfinals, after the quarterfinals. A big group of the key players on this team are all seniors. They're all classmates. They've been playing, they've been dreaming of this moment since they were little girls of not making it to the state tournament. They've done that before. Not making it to the semifinals, now they've done that. Only thing on their mind is a golden trophy and a pink hat at the end of tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Special group of girls. Kind of reminds me of what I experienced growing up. You know, you come here as a little kid, you have dream bigs, ambitions of getting down here. They've done it now 2 times in a row. Came up short last year. They got 2 quarters left to play. Again, You don't need to do it all at once. Just chip away every possession, every play. Their motto on their shirts and then also for the year has been be better. And so in the locker room, that's probably what they're saying. Hey, what do we got to do to be better this half? Probably being disciplined on defense and not catching as many fouls as they did.
DeVote going to try for a 3, and she starts it off. Did not have a lot of space there, but pulled the trigger on it and knocked it down anyway. DeVote knocks down a big one.
Yeah, Reese DeVote, a little quiet. She had 23 in the quarterfinals, 6 for 6 from free throws.
Wydell inside misses the spin move. And back the other way, here comes Des Moines Christian with it, a chance to extend their lead even further.
Got in the passing lane. Good heads-up play right there by Armbruster.
Can she finish it? She will. There we go. That's what Maquoketa needed. It's a little defense turns into offense, Ellie.
Yeah, she had to sit on the bench for a little bit in that first half. She's ready to get going here.
And that helps out for Maquoketa trying to cut into this Des Moines Christian lead, and now we're going to have a jump ball that goes right back to Maquoketa. So just like that, Maquoketa gives up a 3, they grab a 2, and then they get a turnover. As let's take a look at this one again. The poke away by Armbruster, and she takes it all the way. Now Armbruster is going to go and look inside to Kroyman, and there is a free throws coming. She is bumped inside. They get it on Schmaltz. There was 2 there as both Schmaltz and Elizabeth Owen were there. They're saying Schmaltz made the contact on the backside. She's the one called for the foul. And the first free throw is up, and it is good. So 3 in a row now for Maquoketa, trying to make it 4 straight. This Maquoketa team built their schedule to win a state championship. That was one of the things that when I talked with Coach Speck, he asked the girls, what can we do? And all of them, they said, let's schedule the hardest schedule we can possibly do.
And talk about some of the teams that they have played, right? Both of these teams have faced 4A Norwalk, and we're going to see them here in a little bit go up against DCG.
Johnston also came to town. Johnston came all the way down to Maquoketa and played the Cardinals at their place. As this one's taken away by Schmaltz. Schmaltz now will go into the rim. Might have traveled, yep. So yeah, you got Norwalk. They played Johnston at their place, played Iowa City High, Iowa City Liberty. Of course, they play Central DeWitt in conference already. That's a team that was in the 4A quarterfinals. So, ton of really good teams.
And I love when coaches try to get the best of the best on your schedule, because that's going to help you down the road right here at the state tournament. You prepare all season long by playing the best of the best.
Edker with the basketball. Schmaltz looking for a 3. She knocks it down. That is Des Moines Christian's game. Came into the state tournament with 209 made three-pointers, 3rd best in 3A, and they have made what they have needed to so far in this game. And this one is taken away. DeVote's got it. DeVote did not see, and now we got to travel. DeVote did not see Armbruster coming from the backside. She tried to go behind her back and threw it right into Armbruster, but then Armbruster called for a travel right afterwards. As we take a look at this one, Schmaltz, with a hand in her face, just steps up and knocks it down, Ellie.
Again, you got to respect all the shooters. She shoots at 30% clip, right? She's just, again, a relentless shooter. She's going to shoot it no matter what, and we've been saying that all game long. It's hard assignments when it's like you can't really leave anybody, right? So that leaves the paint wide open, which is getting Des Moines Christian a lot of drives and kicks.
Well, what do you do to I mean, you're already putting a hand in their face. I mean, how do you stop it?
You got to have a hand up. You got to communicate. You got to close out, right? But you don't want to jump too high off them, right, or they're going to, again, drive to the paint for another kick out. So it's a tough assignment. Des Moines Christian is such a tough team to prepare for. And we talk about these teams, right? It's hard enough to get to the state tournament. But then when you win the quarterfinal, you get to the semifinal game, it's a hard turnaround to prepare and scout for another team. And a lot of coaches, you can't change who you are. You can make small adjustments, but again, sometimes you just got to go out and play the game of basketball. You can't do much to change.
So it'll be Des Moines Christian basketball with a 10-point lead here in the third quarter. Though the weapons on this Maquoketa team, though they're down by 10, which is the largest lead of the game for Des Moines Christian, you cannot count this Maquoketa team out.
Oh, never.
They're going to fight to the end. And it has been a really defensive battle in this one. These two teams, you mentioned how many points per game they score. They're a lot closer right now to holding each other to the low end of the points they give up rather than the points they score. DeVote inside, gets a little push. Her two does not go, but she'll get 2 opportunities from the free throw line. And another foul committed against Maquoketa. And that one, this time, is the second foul on Wydell. DeVote's first free throw is knocked down. 77% free throw shooter this year. As you see the Des Moines Christian bench with their magic fingers for the free throw. It's no good, but DeVote grabs the rebound, puts it up, and now she's got an and one. 3 straight points for DeVote. She has a chance to make it 4 with a 3-point play the hard way.
Here you see it again, just following her shot. That was great heads-up play by her. Hits the deck. She is so excited to be back at the line here to complete the play.
So 4 points in that little possession for Des Moines Christian, all by DeVote. As that's not your typical 4-point play, but she gets it to go. And now a wrestling match for the basketball. We had the state girls wrestling meet a few weeks ago here on the digital network. We get a little of that here, as you can tell both of these two teams scrapping for every inch.
And those are the plays that make or break a game, right? You love seeing players go after every ball, every 50-50 ball. That's something that we as coaches, right, I feel like talk about every single game. Win the 50-50 battle.
Edker will bring it across the line. Des Moines Christian has their largest lead of the game. Edker trying to add on to it. That is long. Rebound. There's another fight for it. Comes up with Maquoketa. And then a foul is called 85 feet away from the basket against Des Moines Christian.
And for both teams, something that we didn't talk about at halftime, but there's not a ton of points in the paint right now, right? At the halftime, Des Moines Christian only had 10, Maquoketa 4. I'd like to see Maquoketa here try and get the ball inside. Feed Kroyman. Feed Wydell.
They go inside. This time it does not go from Ehrig. And Des Moines Christian comes back the other way.
Yeah,
that's a travel. I think we all had that one.
Yeah, a lot of shooters sometimes don't have their feet set. She had a little hop jump right there. Got called for the travel. Some may call that happy feet right there.
Points in the paint, 12-6 now in favor of Des Moines Christian. 12-6 points in the paint. On to your last point. Maquoketa with a long pass there, trying to break through on this lead of Des Moines Christian. Looking for anything they can. They're going to go backdoor to Wydell. Wydell takes the contact. Not afraid of the contact at all. She knew she was going to get it. Still puts the shot up. Does not get it to go, but she'll have 2 more free throws.
And what helped her get to the free throw line right there, it was kind of a clear out. There were 4 Cardinal players on one side of the court, leaving Cora wide open for a backdoor layup.
And the free throw goes for Wydell. The bulk of her points today have come from that free throw line. Does Maquoketa have one pushing them here at the end of the third quarter? They get 2 free throws this time. Still a lot of time left in the basketball game. And Maquoketa's going to ramp up the pressure in the backcourt, trying to force a steal. Des Moines Christian breaks it. Here comes Schmaltz inside. She is stopped, though, in the lane, did not go up with it, and now Des Moines Christian will have to set it up, so Maquoketa gets what they need there, and Schmaltz will try for a three. It is no good. Rebound will be Wydell. So you get a couple of free throws. Now you get the basketball back, and Maquoketa thinking they could do something here. Jump stop. In and out, no good. Offensive board, though, stays with the Cardinal. And a blocking foul on Etker as she got in the way of Wydell trying to move inside. (41-29) our score here inside the KC Center. A chance to cut this under double digits with a 3 or at 10 with a 2 here for Maquoketa. Double team comes in. Drive by Claver, and she's going to go to the free throw line for a pair. Defender fell down, allowed Cleaver to get inside. And then 3 bodies run on top of her. Did not get the and one, but we'll get 2 free throw opportunities for Malin Cleaver. First one goes, and for Cleaver, that's her first point since early in the first quarter when she had 10 of the first 11.
Yeah, she was hot to start off the game. But again, that was a nice heads-up play right here. Just get into the lane, draw on some contact.
Average is just over 7.5 points per game. She's got 12 now to lead the way. And another Maquoketa foul in the backcourt, trying to pick up some pressure. That is just the third one of this quarter, though, so they're still okay with 3:06 to go in the third. They've got it back to double digits. Edker with the basketball. It's been a couple of big shots here for Des Moines Christian in this third quarter. Kirkman traveled.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of those this half.
Yeah. The basketball will go back to Maquoketa. IMT substitution as Wagner will check back in. And Wydell will inbound to Cleaver. We'll see what she does with the basketball. Goes to the rim, in and out, no good. And then she's called for a foul on the rebound, and that is going to be number 4 on her. She played most of the third quarter clean without that 4th foul, but she picks it up here with 2:39 to go third quarter.
And you can see the frustration on her face. She knew she had a good look right there. Just didn't fall, and then got that foul.
The 4th now on Maquoketa, so the rest of the fouls, the rest of the quarter, we're shooting free throws. That one is no good. A rebound by Maquoketa, and now they've got to run out. Oh, Edker blocks it away, and now Edker will go to the rim for 2. Count the basket and the foul. Des Moines Christian wanted the foul on the first attempt by Caitlin Hall. They didn't get it. Instead, it works out for them because they're going to get a 3-point play. Let's watch this again as Edker gets up and just bats it away and then takes it strong to the rim, fights through the traffic, and scores the 2.
Edker saves probably 2 points right there on that possession. Instead, now at the line, she gets 2 instead.
And then so a 4-point swing and now a chance for 3. It's no good. That was a chance at a 7-point swing for Des Moines Christian. They get a 4-point swing. Inside, it is a count the basket for Wydell, and she is down hard as she crashed into the barrier of the hoop. And you can tell that she is in a lot of pain down there. She has fought every second of this basketball game. All the rest of her drives, she's been fouled on and gone to the free throw line. She has not been able to get one to go for an and one. She finally gets that opportunity here, but goes down to the court hard. The officials will come in and have a conversation here as Wydell talking with the athletic training staff for Maquoketa, and you can imagine the kind of competitor that Wydell is. You're going to have to force her off of this court, and she's going to shoot the and one.
Yeah, Wydell scores 16 points per game. She's had to earn every single point from this point on, but she's just kind of let the game come to her. She hasn't forced much, hasn't really had a lot of wide open looks, but right there, she's putting the team on her back, trying to get a three-point play here.
Yeah, Coach Speck, as you see, they're having a long conversation with our officials. They got the and one, and now more conversation between our officials and Coach Speck. Coach Speck, longtime coach. He's in his third year here at Maquoketa. He is a Maquoketa grad, and his assistant coach that's on the bench there, he was actually an assistant for him. They were assistants for now they're assistants for each other at Central DeWitt for a long time. And Wydell will have to come over and get her leg taped up, maybe a little bit of blood when she crashed down. So we get some pre-wrap and tape around the leg, the left leg of Wydell, and now it looks like everybody is ready to go to shoot the and one free throw here. Okay. So everything's been sorted out. It's a 10-point game. Wydell with a chance to make it 9. It's no good. A rare miss for Wydell after all of that. And Des Moines Christian has the basketball.
If anything, it was a nice little breather. Nobody had to spend a timeout. Calm down a little bit, because this has been a fast-paced game.
There's a steal attempt to fight for the basketball. Is Lou still on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball that's going to go to Maquoketa. So Maquoketa gets 2 the other way. Now they get a stop and the basketball back.
I think we're going to have a lot of bruised knees after this game. Each team going to have to ice their bodies after this one. Everyone hitting the floor. But again, it all matters in this game. You want to get to that state championship game.
Edker with a push in the back, maybe saved the basket there from Ihrig. Ihrig was going to go up with 2 here, and a push in the back from Edker maybe saved that opportunity. That should be a 5th foul. I believe we're shooting free throws, are we not? Yeah, okay. Thank you. There we go. The scores table buzz in.
Both teams now are in the bonus with 1:49 left to go here in the third.
So we'll have free throws coming for Ihrig. Hadley Ihrig, one of the seniors in this group. And the first free throw goes, hits every part of the rim, but gets the shooter's touch.
Gets the shooter's touch. Nice friendly roll.
Ihrig. This time it did not go her way. Bounced off the side of the rim. But does get one. We're back to a 9-point game here. Edker goes down. It's stolen away by Maquoketa. And now we've got 2-on-3 inside.
Ooh.
And the bucket won't go. Offensive rebound, foul called. So there's the offensive rebounding for Maquoketa. Is going to give them 2 more chances at the free throw line.
And how about Armbruster? I feel like in this second half, she's been quiet offensively, but defensively, she's making some noise. And she leads by her effort. She's made some really big defensive plays for the Cardinals.
Oh, that's the 5th foul on Van Mersbergen. So Van Mersbergen, who comes off the bench, is going to have to leave the game with her 5th foul. And now the bench gets smaller for Coach Barkema. Again, they are only going about 8 deep anyway. So that's one less bench piece they can use now as the junior Bryn Van Mersbergen is fouled out of the ball game. Both free throws will fall for Armbruster. And just like that, it's 43-36, and the Cardinals are back in the action. Collision in the backcourt as we're 4-on-4 for a moment. Now we're at a 5-on-5 with Edker. Edker will give it off to Hall. Hall on a drive inside. No shot. Timeout called by Des Moines Christian prior to the shot. It'll be a full timeout. Let's take it as well. 1:20 to play, third quarter. Things have slowed down just a little bit, but it's still 43-36 in favor of Des Moines Christian. Back to the state basketball tournament right after this.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here inside the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, there's a look inside the Des Moines Christian huddle with Coach Barkma, who just called the timeout. I'm Sarah Negastel. She's Ellie Ruffridge. And Ellie, we've got a good game here, 43-36.
Yeah, we do. It's been back and forth. Both teams dealing with a little bit of foul trouble. But again, if you're the Cardinals, keep chipping away possession after possession. And right now, you got to get a stop before you can get the ball back for a score.
One thing that stands out to me, Ellie, 46.9 from the floor for Des Moines Christian, 22.9% from the floor for Maquoketa.
And that's been a factor, right? Des Moines Christian just made more buckets than the Cardinals. And again, before this game, I got a chance to talk to both coaches, and I said, all right, what are your keys to getting to this championship game? And both coaches said, well, we got to make more buckets than the other team. And again, you got to make more buckets, but again, you got to have more defensive stops too.
Well, more trouble for Maquoketa as Armbruster has just picked up her fourth foul. Edker was fouled. Edker inbounded the basketball off of Armbruster's back, and then Armbruster turned around and fouled her. So now you got Cleaver and Armbruster both with 4 fouls. Edker makes the first free throw, and a little bit of a trouble here for Maquoketa.
And with these free throws, Edker is now at 11 points and 11 rebounds for a double-double with 5 assists. Again, she just fills that stat line. She's all over the floor.
So Des Moines Christian has Van Mersbergen on the bench with 5 fouls, 2 Maquoketa girls with 4 fouls, and a 3 by Wydell. A big shot by the senior, the all-time leading scorer at Maquoketa, comes up in a big spot with a 3.
And that was just good offense right there by Maquoketa. They played some inside-outside. When you get the ball inside and you're being double-teamed, kick it out.
Oh, DeVote couldn't get that one to go a little bit strong, and now a 3 and a stop for Maquoketa. A chance to add on a blocking foul, and more free throws are coming as DeVote is going to pick up a foul. Third foul on DeVote. You hope with 3 fouls, 33 seconds this quarter, 8 minutes the next quarter, 3 fouls you're probably okay with right now. The first free throw is no good, on the way by Kendall Coleman. Averages 8.6 points per game. Coleman with just 3 so far in this one, as she makes that free throw. 5-point game.
Both teams getting to the free throw line too, right? Like the Cardinals have been there 21 times now, and then on the other side, Des Moines Christian's been there 16 times. So they're both getting to the line. It's just a matter of putting them in.
They'll go inside to DeVote again. This time it's disrupted and no good. A rebound for Maquoketa. They've got it to 5 points with the basketball. In 6 seconds, they're going to try for a 3. It's no good off the mark. Rebound is another opportunity at the buzzer, left short. Maquoketa got 2 opportunities there at the end, could not get it to go, and Coleman went down hard. She's limping to the bench. We figured a lot of these girls probably going to be limping tomorrow morning when we wake up with how much they have battled today. But we still got 8 more minutes to go. 45-40, Des Moines Christian leads. We come back. Girls State basketball returns.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Back inside the Casey Center, you see both teams breaking their huddles. Here we go, final 8 minutes. One of these two teams will play for a state title for the first time in school history. Is it the Lions of Des Moines Christian? Is it the Cardinals of Maquoketa? We are ready to go. 45-40. Edker will inbound the basketball to Schmaltz. Schmaltz gives it back to Edker. And the defensive intensity has picked up here, Ellie, for Maquoketa over the last few possessions. They've gotten some stops. But this is a really good Des Moines Christian offense to continue to stop. DeVote lost it. Kirkman picks it up. Did she travel? She did. So DeVote lost it. It was picked up by Kirkman, and she traveled with it.
And you can see Maquoketa, I mean, they're still keeping up with that defensive pressure, that ball pressure, making it so difficult.
Back into the ball game is Cleaver with it.
Yep.
Outside, she's got 4 fouls, has to be careful. She'll go inside. Now back out, Armbruster. Kroyman, and a 3 on the way. It is no good, short. Rebound, put back up. It's a bucket for Maquoketa.
Just a well-executed possession by the Cardinals right there. How many times did they get the ball into the paint for kickouts, and then finally on that third try, they got one to fall.
Earwig gets it to go. That time for the Cardinals. An answer attempt is no good. Maquoketa's got the rebound, and they're racing down the court, down by 3. Trailed by double digits in this game. Now down by just 3. Armbruster, she's got 4 fouls as well. She drives the baseline and scores.
Had a reverse layup. Never ever count yourself out, especially at the state tournament, because anything can happen, and they are now down by 1 point.
It is a 1-point game, just like in our first Class 3A semifinal. Mount Vernon had a big lead, and it was Wallert who made the comeback.
Cleaver got to be careful.
If that's on either one of them, one of them's out.
I think it's on Armbruster.
It is. So Armbruster and Cleaver were both there, and so we knew one of them was going to foul out of the game because it was going to go on one of them. It's going to go on Armbruster. So Armbruster will be out of the basketball game with her 5th foul. And so Justice Armbruster has concluded her semifinals, hoping her senior year will continue for one more game to play for a state title. 6:10 to play until that time. Edker will inbound. Did not pull the trigger on the 3. This time was Owen. It will be by DeVote, and she buries it. Reese DeVote knocks down a 3 when they needed one.
Such a big shot right there.
And now it's going to be a drive inside for 2. No good on the bucket, but free throws coming for Wydell. That was really close to falling there, but I think she left it just a bit short with the contact. That's foul number 4 of the ball game now on Elizabeth Owen, one of the starters for Des Moines Christian. So now Owen's got to be careful. First free throw is halfway down and out for Wydell. IMT substitution as the freshman Isabel Hobson will come back in. And Wydell's second free throw is also no good.
Oh.
And that ball is going to be Des Moines Christian. I think she threw it back off the face of Kroyman. Now they're going to have a conversation about it. She threw it off the face of Kroyman. That was a very athletic play. They're going to change it. So the referees will come in and have a conversation. They're going to change it. Let's take a look at this. So you see Schmaltz. I think Schmaltz was out of bounds when she threw it at Kroyman.
Okay. Because from our angle, it did look like it was supposed to be Des Moines Christian ball. But, I mean, the refs had a better angle at that than we did.
Yeah, and I think they got it right. And Wydell misses the 2. And a foul, and that's the 5th. And now she's out of the ball game too. So now Cleaver will get her 5th foul as well. And so Armbruster and Cleaver both will have to watch the remainder of the ball game.
Tough break for the Cardinals right there.
And so Des Moines Christian with just 1 left on the bench that is played in this game that can come back in, and that's Wagner. Both teams have gone 8 deep on their bench in this game. Both teams have at least 1 that has been disqualified. 2 for Maquoketa. DeVote will try for a 3. It's in and out, no good. Long rebound, though, comes back out to Schmaltz. Another opportunity here for Des Moines Christian. 4-point game, 48-44. Edker with it over to DeVote on the right side. DeVote looking inside of the back cut of Schmaltz. It wasn't there. And they'll send it around the 3-point line. 20 on the shot clock for DeVote. Going to go to work inside, and it's a jump ball back to Maquoketa. So Kroyman gets in there and creates a jump ball. Does a good jump. Sometimes that ball just hanging out there at the waistline. You see it, you come in and just squeeze it tight.
Well, and I think Kroyman was at the right place at the right time. All she had to do was just put her hands down and had the tie up.
Wydell trying to take control of this basketball game. Now with 2 of her classmates on the bench. 2 more free throws will come from Wydell. Yeah, it's a blocking foul. And that'll be foul number 4 on Edker. So now Edker's got to be careful. She's got 4 fouls. First free throw is up, and it is good for Wydell. She missed her last 2, but she makes this one here. She's, again, a nearly 80% free throw shooter. She makes both of them. 48-46. We still have 4:50 to play in this basketball game.
It's felt like a really long second half, probably from all of the whistles.
Our first half flew by. Our second half is making up for it. 3 ball, no good. And a rebound goes to Maquoketa. So Maquoketa with a chance to take the lead for the first time since early in this game. They'll go inside. Kroyman for 2, and she scores. Good move inside the post.
She has really, really good footwork when she gets the ball down there. Solid finish right there as we have a tie game.
And a full timeout is taken by Coach Barkema, trying to lead Des Moines Christian to a state championship game in his first year. Full timeout on the floor. Let's take a break. 48-48. 4:17 to play. We'll come back to the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, Iowa.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here inside the Casey Center in downtown Des Moines, you look at the fans from Maquoketa there enjoying their time, hoping to extend their stay one more day here in Des Moines. Let's take a look at this replay from moments ago. Wydell goes inside. Kroyman, just great movement in the post. 4:17 to play. DeVote will get the basketball for Des Moines Christian. Remember, Edker likes to drive, but she has 4 fouls, so she doesn't want to pick up a charge in her fist. She's going to go inside anyway, and she's fouled.
I believe that's on Ihrig. Only her first.
So Ihrig will have 1 now. And obviously, if you're Maquoketa, you don't want any fouls, but if anybody's going to pick up a foul, that's probably who you wanted it to be on. Edker's first free throw is good, and Des Moines Christian is back out in front as the tie has been broken.
Again, Maquoketa dealing with some foul trouble with 2 starters out. But again, what a great opportunity for Ihrig and Hobson coming off the bench. you got to be ready to play whenever your name's called, and looks like they may be playing for the remainder of the 4 minutes.
Edker with her 12th and 13th point. Now a drive inside by the young freshman. It's left short by Hobson. Gets her own rebound. Back outside for 3. No good. And a foul on the floor on Des Moines Christian. It's Edker, and that's her 5th. And now Edker's out of the game. The star senior who has a double-double today for Des Moines Christian will be the second Lion to leave the game. So both teams have only played 8 girls today, and both teams have 2 of them who will sit and watch the remaining 350 of this ball game. We have 1 bench player for each team. And another foul on Des Moines Christian. And that is on Hall. And that is just her first. I looked up, I thought I saw 14 for a second. Owen has the other 4 fouls for Des Moines Christian.
Same story for both teams, right?
Yeah.
Foul. So I would come together. They need to be more disciplined, talk. And again, a lot of it is just adjusting to the officials.
Yeah. I hear that a lot from coaches, from players that have been around the game for a long time. That's the biggest thing, is you just got to adjust.
You got to play through it too.
DeVote with the basketball. Des Moines Christian with a 2-point lead, and they have the ball. DeVote on the right side. She took over the quarterfinal game and scored 23 points. There's a 3-pointer, no good by Elizabeth Owen, who's pretty good from beyond the arc, and a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Hobson. Gives it back to Koyman. Here's a 3 on the way, and that is good! Ehrig knocks down a 3! She's 44 from there, and a big shot for Hadley Ehrig.
6th player, that was quite a spark from Ehrig.
Yeah, she comes in and knocks down usually about 1 or 2 threes per game. And now a steal for Maquoketa. Maquoketa with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Trying to keep their season alive. And the offense is going to roll through the senior Wydell. Fryman will try this time. It's good. And a timeout. Trying to get a timeout. They didn't get it. Coach Speck was halfway down the court trying to get a timeout, but he'll get help from his fellow head coach, Chris Barkema, who does call the timeout. And it's a full timeout. Let's watch a replay here. So we've mentioned the offense is going to go through Wydell. Inside to, man, the post moves have been so good today by Croma.
Yes, and I mentioned, I believe at half, I'd like to see the Cardinals get more paint touches from their length and side as they do just there. That's what they need to do if they want to finish out this game on top.
7 points now on the day for Aubrey Kroyman on an average of about 13 points per game, but she's had a couple of big moves in the post, also averages nearly 7 rebounds per game. Right now, she has just 3 rebounds in this one. Nearing a double-double for Hadley Ehrig. Hadley Ehrig comes in averaging just 5 points and 5 rebounds per game, and she is 1 rebound and 1 point away from a double-double at 10 and 10. Right now, she's sitting at 9 points, 9 rebounds. So sometimes it's those players that you don't expect, but they come off the bench and they do a great job.
Yeah, unbelievable job by her. And we still got 2:21 left to play. A lot of big moments left.
No doubt about that. 53-50. Maquoketa leads over Des Moines Christian. Maquoketa is the 2 seed. Des Moines Christian is the 3 seed. One of these 2 teams will meet the 1 seed, Mount Vernon, tomorrow night for the state championship. Reese DeVote, a deep 3 is no good. They had that partially tipped. They had that designed in the huddle to go to DeVote and did not get it to go. Now it's crucial on defense for Des Moines Christian. It's been most of the quarter, it's been crucial on defense for Maquoketa. Now Des Moines Christian with needing a defensive stop, but they don't get it. It's the freshman, Isabel Hobson. A freshman who shoots 16% from three, and a blocking foul is called. That is going to be number 4 now on Kroyman, so she's going to have to be careful. Let's watch this. The freshman making an impact on a team led by seniors. They've brought her in as a part of this team, and she pays them back with a big 3 from the right side.
How about that as a freshman making some noise here at the state tournament? Again, but it's that inside-outside play as Kirkman can't get that free throw to go down.
A missed free throw by Claire Kirkman. Trying to cut into this lead. They get one of them. It's a 5-point game, 56-51. Des Moines Christian has led for just about all of it. But all that matters is who leads when the final horn goes off. Right now, the lead in favor of Maquoketa. It'll be Wydell inside, but she's going to dribble it out. Smart move by Wydell. She could have easily gone to the rim there.
Definitely up by 5. You can use this whole shot clock if you want.
Surprised Des Moines Christian isn't trying to extend the game. They let it play out. 2 is no good. Rebound back to Maquoketa, and it's missed. Fight for the rebound. Once again, Maquoketa's got it, and a foul is called against Des Moines Christian. All that time has run off the clock, and a foul is whistled here against Des Moines Christian. Let's watch for this scramble for the basketball, and just who wants it more. And Kroyman fought through multiple defenders to get it. Look at Armstead, or Armbruster on the bench. You talked about her energy. Earlier in the game, you mentioned how much she does not like to lose basketball games.
And you can see that, right, as she's communicating off the bench. She's not playing, but she's still actively playing right on the bench. She's talking to her teammates, getting them fired up.
The second free throw goes down. It's a 6-point game, 57-51, under a minute to play in the ball game. They got to go quick. That is Des Moines Christian. They're going to look for Owen for a 3. It is no good, short. Rebound is fought for, and Maquoketa's got it. Maquoketa's got the rebound, and Des Moines Christian going to have to start fouling. But now here's the question. Who commits the fouls? Because everybody is deep in fouls. Off the bench for the first time today is Haley Van Mersbergen. So they go 1 extra deep. They go 9 deep now. Bring Haley Van Mersbergen in, and she commits the foul. So she does not have a foul yet today, and a timeout by Coach Barkema. So they extend their bench. Haley's playing for the first time in this tournament. Did not play on Tuesday. Playing for the first time today. And, man, it's coming down to the wire.
It really is.
51-57. Maquoketa leads. Maquoketa being outshot by 10% in this game. But they are out shooting from beyond the arc. 39% from the floor for Des Moines Christian, 29% from the floor for Maquoketa. But Maquoketa shooting 74% from the free throw line. Des Moines Christian just 55% from the free throw line. Des Moines Christian shot 80% from the line on Tuesday.
Well, and turnovers, too, have been a factor for Des Moines Christian. They have 17, and Maquoketa has responded by scoring 18 points off of those turnovers.
Des Moines Christian averages just 13 turnovers per game. One more free throw for Wydell with 45 seconds remaining. She makes it. Full 2. As it will be, Des Moines Christian got to move quickly. DeVote inside, and we've got a blocking foul. That will be free throws now for DeVote.
And if that's on Kroyman,
that's her 5th.
She's out, too.
Yep, she is. So that's her 5th now. That's a 3rd athlete that is fouled out now for Maquoketa, and that brings Wagner back in. And now everybody on the bench that has played in this basketball game is disqualified for Maquoketa. They've got 3 bench, and Kroyman did not realize that she had 5, so she'll leave. But all three on the bench here for Maquoketa have all fouled out. So they've got the 5 that are on their bench for the last 37.5. Of course, there is still 4 other girls on the bench that Coach Speck could go to if he had to. First free throw by DeVote is no good. DeVote is usually a sure-handed free throw shooter. Second free throw is good. Makes it 58-52, and now a quick steal is needed. But instead it's a foul on Wydell, and that is not who Des Moines Christian wants to put at the free throw line. Wydell has been very good from there. Has missed a couple here in the second half, including missing 2 on one of her trips. 58-52. You have a little breathing room, though, for Maquoketa. You'd love these free throws to go in, but you don't have to have them.
Right. And obviously, like, if you're Maquoketa, you want your best free throw shooters to demand the ball, right? Because you know Des Moines Christian has to foul. And if you're Des Moines Christian, you got to get this ball in. You got to go.
One more free throw for Wydell. She makes them both. It's an 8-point game. And Des Moines Christian, like you mentioned, they've got to run. Schmaltz is running all the way in. And the shot is up, and it is no good by Haley Van Mersbergen. And a foul is committed. And more free throws will come here for Maquoketa. It did not look good for Maquoketa in that end of the second, or most of the second quarter, third quarter, and to start this fourth quarter. But again, we talked about it comes down to who has the lead at the end of the game. And right now, Maquoketa feeling really good. They could have a 10-point lead with 24 seconds left. Right now, it's 9. Another off the bench here is Sophia Hudson. So Des Moines Christian will go 5 deep on their bench now. With 2 fouled out. Maquoketa's had 3 fouled out. It'll be a 9-point game. They've got to run. Up to Schmaltz. They've got to hurry. Schmaltz has got to put this one up. No, gives it back. Somebody's got to shoot the basketball. It'll be DeVote. Misses it. Foul called. 11 seconds. A lot of time went off the clock there.
Yeah, Des Moines Christian going to look back on this, and they're going to want to get that ball off a little bit quicker than having 11.1 seconds left on the clock.
And down by 9. DeVote can get 2 of those back here. And the first one is good. DeVote will get one more opportunity from the free throw line. And they both go. 61-54, and a quick foul. They foul Wagner. Wagner has only shot 6 free throws this season. Now she's 4 of 6, but she's only shot 6. And she'll go to the free throw line here in this spot. But there's only 9 seconds left. Clock doesn't stop. Going to be tough here for Des Moines Christian, but they're fighting till the end.
They are fighting to the end.
And DeVote will have to leave now. So DeVote will head out of the game as she'll head to the bench. Has had a stellar career at Des Moines Christian. Free throw is no good. You see Armbruster still on the bench, yelling at her teammates, encouraging them. Both free throws are missed. Des Moines Christian bringing the ball up the floor again, needing to hurry. And instead it's going to be a shot at the buzzer that misses everything. And just like that, the Maquoketa Cardinals, for the first time in school history in any girls team sport, will play for a title. They've been to the state softball tournament 3 times, the state volleyball tournament 1 time, and now they're here at the state basketball tournament for a 2nd time. They have never had a chance at gold, and that will change as the Maquoketa Cardinals win 61-54 and have a date with Mount Vernon tomorrow night, Ellie.
Both teams down the stretch dealing with some adversity, right, with those fouls, but you couldn't be happier if you're Maquoketa, right? You have 3 starters on the bench fouled out, and then you have players coming off the bench stepping up big when it matters.
Let's go down to the awards ceremony.
Each participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards by the IGHSAU is Executive Director Aaron Gerlich and Basketball Administrator Gary Ross. Congratulations, Head Coach Chris Barkema and the Lions of Des Moines Christian on an outstanding basketball season. And now recognizing today's Quick Star star of the game, Cora Wydell, advancing her team on the bracket in the semifinal round. Thanks to Quick Star for their support of the IGHSAU.
Well, the dream is still alive for those girls who had that dream since they were young. They get a chance to play for a state title, Ellie.
They do, and you can see it. They're so excited. Heading to that state championship, but again, Des Moines Christian played their hearts out, battled through adversity time and time again, just came up a little bit too short. Great season for the Lions.
And what a basketball game. I mean, that was an incredible back-and-forth game. You know, Maquoketa led early and dominated, and then Des Moines Christian led for 3/4 of this game, but Maquoketa, you know, we talk about that all the time. Great teams find a way to win at the end, and that was it. A great team in Maquoketa found a way to win this basketball game. 61-54 is the final. Our 3A title is set. Both of our Friday night titles are now set in Class 5A and in Class 3A. We move on to Class 4A next, as we will set the title later this evening for Class 4A. That's going to wrap up our coverage of Class 3A here in Des Moines. For our camera operator, Avery Quaid, our producer, Randy Nielsen, she's the Hall of Famer, Ellie Ruffridge. I'm Zarin Egestal saying good afternoon as we watch Cora Wydell move her team to the state championship. Our 3A title is set. Both of our Friday night titles are now set in Class 5A and in Class 3A. We move on to Class 4A next, as we will set the title later this evening for Class 4A. That's going to wrap up our coverage of Class 3A here in Des Moines. For our camera operator, Avery Quaid, our producer, Randy